FC Dallas sets out on the longest road swing in club history starting on Saturday against the Montreal Impact. How important is it to get the road swing started on the right foot, and just how strong has the goalkeeping tandem been for Dallas this season? We'll discuss it next on Keys to the Match, driven by Toyota. FC Dallas heads into the longest road swing in club history atop the Western Conference and MLS standings, and there's some big games over the next 5 weeks. How important is it to get this road trip started off right?
Well, Ryan Hollingshead said earlier this week that when the schedule came out at the start of the season, everyone looked at this stretch and kind of raised their eyebrows. And there's no doubt that a 5-game road trip is really going to test the squad. But it's really huge this first game to get things started off on the right foot. If you can get 3 points, get a good result, it takes all the pressure off for the last 4 games, knowing you only need a couple more results to make it a really successful road swing.
The goalkeeping tandem of Chris Seitz and Dan Kennedy has been lights out in net for FC Dallas in the early portion of the season. After a strong start from Seitz, Dan Kennedy has stepped in and allowed just 3 goals in his first 4 starts of the season, posting a 2-0-2 record and getting FC Dallas their first clean sheet in almost 2 months last week against New York.
Yeah, and we said when FC Dallas acquired Dan Kennedy before the season started that they really do have 2 starting goalkeepers in the league, and we have seen that so far. Seitz 3 wins in his first 3 games. Dan Kennedy comes in, no losses in his first 4 games, and the key is that they're pushing each other in every single practice. They go into the start of the week knowing each of them could be starting, and it really has brought the best out of both players.
Now turning our eyes on the opponent, the Montreal Impact currently sit last in the MLS standings right now, but looks can be deceiving. The Impact have played just 6 league games this season as they competed in both the CONCACAF Champions League and the Canadian Championship, but now they have their sights set on MLS play and picked up their first victory of the season last week, 4-1 over Real Salt Lake.
Yeah, and I think that win can really serve as a warning shot to FC Dallas. They know from their result against Colorado earlier this year that it doesn't matter where a team is in the standings. If you don't bring your A game, it's not going to go well, and the Impact have a lot of offensive weapons. Dominic Oduro, Jack McInerney, Nacho Piatti, they can really turn a game on its head really quickly, like we saw last weekend against RSL. FC Dallas is going to have to bring their top focus into this one if they want to get a result.
Saturday's match will be shown locally on TXA 21 with Mark Followell and Daniel on the call, or you can tune into the radio broadcast on 100.7 The Word with Steve Davis. For our Spanish listeners, catch the radio broadcast on 1270 AM La Voz del Pueblo with your host, Carlos Alvarado. Well, that does it for this week's Keys to the Match, driven by Toyota. I'm Carter Baum.
And I'm Daniel Robertson. We'll see you next time.